Alright, let's go. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
I thought you were, because there's a guy named Flex Leader.
Yeah, I thought you were him too.
Yeah.
Why, you don't like him no more?
Oh, no, I just,
You just thought you were him.
Wait, B-Flex leader? I'm in his clan.
oh. And how are you the leader? What?
Oh no, this is on my other account.
Oh my god, there's so much of his clan just scraping around. Wait, ABC, would you be in Flex clan?
No, I never wanted to be his. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, he thinks he's all fucking hotshot at the damn game and shit.
But when I found out TMI was the leader of your clan, I was like, I'm like, no. If any, like, when we were like organizing it, like, I was thinking about it. Like, if I was gonna be the leader, then yeah, I should.
Do you have PS3?
Yeah.
Is it jailbroken?
My Xbox 360 is jailbroken.
Well, you can't jailbreak an Xbox 360. For Xbox 360, it's OGH or JTAG.
It's modded.
Yeah, then it's OGH or JTAG. The only system that's called jailbreak is PS3, or and a PS4 if you jailbreak a PS4.
You can't jailbreak an Xbox.
Yeah, you can't jailbreak an Xbox. It's OGH. What version are you on?
I don't know, I let my cousin do it for me. He said, okay, I got you. I'm hooking you up with an Xbox.
You can jailbreak an Xbox.
Jailbroken. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
People do jailbroken Xbox giveaways all the time.
Yeah, but if there is a such thing as jailbroken Xbox, you gotta watch because they could, you download a mod menu, and it doesn't matter if you know what you're doing or not, there could be a virus on that mod menu, therefore, when you, put on your Xbox, you know, put the virus on the Xbox.
But I remember my friend Nene, he had a jailbreak, and every time that stuff would freeze, it would suck. Because then he had to take the plug out and press a little button on the back and do all this extra stuff.
Oh, tell me about it. I know how that feels. Same with the damn PS3. Each time, okay, I had a PS3, I jailbroke it.
That's the only thing I hate about PS3.
Well, PS3, yeah, I know.
I remember my jailbroken PS3. Every time it froze, bro, I would like press it. I was like,
there was this one time, there was this one 9-year-old, supposedly he had a jailbroken PS3. He uses Reflex, so, I mean, I don't know. But at times there was actually a, you know how there's infections and shit for Black Ops 2, right?
Yeah.
Supposedly, I looked at his, because I thought he had a jailbroken PS3. So, because he was using spin bar and everything like that. So I looked at his infection, I went to his name, went to his play channel, and then went to his edited films. I saw a Reflex Engine infection. I was like, my dude, you lied to me. He's like, what do you mean? And I was like, you lied, you don't have a jailbroken PS3. He's like, how do you know? I was like, cause I checked. He's like, oh, what, did you hack into my system? I was like, no, you're using a Reflex Engine infection. And then you know what he had to know to say? Cause he knew that I had a jailbroken PS3, you know what he had to say? He's like, I'll bet you I'll beat your ass in the HVH. The worst mistake he ever did. The worst mistake.
Yeah, we gotta get a clean my warehouse and try to sell some stuff.
It's crazy.
Oh, no, so you want to know another part? People say that, Reflex Engine infections are better than, you know, the actual jailbroken reflex engine. No, it's not. Reflex engine for jailbroken PS3s is better. For sure. So then there was this one kid, he invited me, because he wanted me, you know, he wanted me to show his new menu that he got. It was also a fucking infection. So you know what I did? Cause with, you know how like with, Reflex you can flash, people's, IP and shit? That's what I did. And then there was this one kid, he started scamming people. So I pulled up my YouTube, I live streamed on my other YouTube channel that I have. I forget the info to it though, which it had like 1.5 subscribers. And I was like, good luck, this is going on YouTube, so, and I told every other modder that was on my friends list that modded, I was like, if you're playing Black Ops 2 and you see this kid scamming, pull up his IP and all that shit. So like 25 fucking modders hit him. 25! Like, oh my god. He got online, force host, the first one hit him off. And then he waited, and then he got back online when he was allowed, and then he force host again. Another modder went offline. He kept on going and going and going. And then he joined my lobby because I decided to add him as a friend because he finally got a jailbroken PS3. I was like, my dude, how do you like getting hit? He's like, oh, I hated it. I was like, you're on a VPN right now? Oh no. So I was like, so you're on a home connection on your jailbroken PS3.
Oh my god.
So just to fuck with him, I was like, if I beat your AVH, I had to invite one of my modder friends to hit your ass offline. He agreed to it. I was like, oh my god. But I am gonna be buying I am gonna be getting a jailbroken PS3. So if anybody has a PS3 and they end up jailbreaking their PS3, you guys can join my Monty clan.
Oh, I really have no idea how to jailbreak. I'm not even a modder. I don't even know how to.
After this, you wanna set cargo? Or you hopping off after this?
Oh, no, I'm staying on, and then after selling myself, I'm gonna get off.
Do you have a PS3?
No, I'm not Xbox.
If you ever get a PS3 and you want it jailbroken, send it to me, I'll do it. I'll do it for free.
Okay. I never ran into something before.
But the thing is, I'm gonna tell you something. The thing is about having a jailbroken PS3. Like if I'm gonna jailbreak, there's I mean, I'm gonna leave it up to you. There's two you know, jailbroken PSPs. There's Kex, which is CEX, and there's Dex. Which one do you want? If I was you, I would pick Dex because Dex is a lot better because you could get more mod menus on Dex than you can on Kex. Alright, and another thing is when you try to inject a mod menu, you gotta make sure it's for Dex. If it's for Kex and you try to inject it, it won't work. Or if it works, it'll freeze it, when you try to load up the mod menu, or you'll get a black screen.
I don't know why I was trying to set. I tried to load up a different one, a different mod menu, right?
What mod menu was it?
Oh.
You remember what mod menu it was for? Like what? You remember what the name of the mod menu was? Who made the mod menu?
This YouTuber. I don't know his name. I gotta search him.
Yeah, here. What's your name?
Hey, can you mod on the PS4?
Yes, you can.
I heard that you couldn't.
You can.
Yeah, but it's harder.
Yeah, and you, the thing is, doing modding on PS4 is really soon, because what Sony can do is, they can, they have this script on the computer that they run, and if they find out, it's the same thing on the Xbox One, if they find out that you're modding, that script will show up saying that, you know, if you end up jailbreaking your PS4, because there are modded PS4s out there. You can't jailbreak the PS4 yet. Well, you can, but they don't have online, software yet. They only have, like, offline software. But, the thing is, on a new console, you mod, and so whatever like system you have and it's modded, and Sony put whatever, you know, well, for example, I'll do Sony. If you like, they come out the PS4 and you mod on the PS4, that changes your script of the console. And what happens is when it changes the script of your console, it's showing on Sony's computer and saying that you changed the script. And when they find out that you changed the script, then they ban your PS4 automatically.
Oh, so that console ban.
Mm-hmm. For good.
That must suck.
But if you have, the thing is with the jailbroken PS3, if you get console banned, you don't have to worry, you don't have to go out and buy a new PS3 and then jailbreak it. You can just change the CID. And I'll do, once I jailbreak your PS3, I'll do a YouTube video on showing you how to change the CID and how to inject the menus the right way. Because you gotta watch out, because if you inject the mod menu the wrong way, there's a chance of it freezing or you fucking up your console.
Oh, okay.
Can I show you there yet?
Almost. I crashed.
Well, I just ran out of fucking Xbox Live on my Xbox.
I have an Xbox, but I don't
This dude is fucking trash.
I think it was one of my sister's friends.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
So we can do that. Yeah. Can you say you're staying home?
You never said I'm staying home.
I asked you were you gonna stay on the game, and you said yeah.
I said no. I said I'm probably not. Probably not. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Why you there?
Yo, hey.
I might get, if you don't hurry up, I might just get tomorrow.
I got a question for you. I have 2 bonding clans. Which one do you want to join? You want to join, Paradox? Or do you want to join, Reflex? You can join both if you want to, it doesn't matter.
Paradox. Reflex has V-Flex leader in it?
Huh?
Does V-Flex have V-Flex in it?
No, not at all.
That's the fact of it having reflex. Part of reflex is the one we needed. Paradox.
Hey, did you know V-Flex got his account again?
Really?
His old account?
Yeah, he got his account taken.
How?
He got scammed. His own friend took his account.
I left that damn. I'm leaving. I mean, I actually really leave that clan because I'm not gonna be on PS4 much when I get that jailbroken when I get a jailbroken PS3. You know.
I'm hungry, I'm starving, my stomach hurts, I got a headache. Hurry up.
You don't have to. You're not even in my association.
Yeah, send me one. There you go.
I did. I sent you like 50.
Go. Send me no. I'm hungry, starving, got a headache.
I know how that feels, man.
I'm gonna look as skinny as I get.
What?
Have you ever injected mod menu when you wasn't feeling good and when you had a really bad headache?
No. Never had a mod menu in my life.
My dude.
I remember the first time I had a mod menu. I was playing around too much, and I froze my jailbroken. And guess what?
What?
I had to go through the whole process again.
What process? What? Re-jailbreaking it?
No, I had to do all that over again. I had to press the little button on the back. I was a little scared, and my cousin had did it for me.
I remember I had to ask for if somebody could give me money. If somebody wanted to give me money. Instead of giving me money, they put me in a box and they froze my Xbox. They just had me sitting there. I couldn't turn it off. I just had to look at it.
I remember the time that there was this one 14-year-old. He was using freaking USB mods for GTA 5 online. He threatened to freeze my console, derank me, hit me offline. I was like, my dude, you realize who you're talking to? He was like, no. I was like, you're talking to a CFW modder. I can literally do more shit than you can. I can do more shit to you than you can me. He's like, oh, I'll prove it. I deranked them, and how I deranked them is there's two ways you can derank someone. You can derank someone where, it depends on the menu you get. You can derank someone on GTA 5 where they won't be able to rank up anymore, where they have to make a new character on GTA, or to derank them like all the way down to 1 where they can, you know, where they can rank where, you know, you can level back up. Guess what I did?
What?
I did it where he can't do it again. Do it like where he'll have to level, he won't be able to level up. I put a fucking helmet on his damn account.
Oh my god.
And then his dad got on the mic because he went crying his dad. And he goes, why'd you derank my son? I was like, because your son is using a USB mod menu for GTA 5. And he was in the lobby saying, oh, if you don't invite me to your lobby, and if you don't add me as a friend, I'm gonna hit you offline, I'm gonna derank you and stuff like that. And I'm gonna freeze the console. I was like, so I decided, I was like, my dude, you realize who you're talking to? He's like, no. I was like, you're talking to a CFW modder. And his dad called Sony and shit, and then Sony hadn't been in my account. He's like, I'm gonna call Sony and get your console. I'm gonna call Sony and get your PlayStation banned. I was like, my dude, I could just change my damn CID and I'll be back online. He's like, no, you can't. So I fucking changed my CID and shit, and I'm back online. I was like, hey bitch, I'm back online. What are you gonna do now?
Recall PlayStation support.
That's what he did. That's what he did. I kept on changing my CID. And he's like, how are you getting back online? I was like, my dude, when you have a jailbroken PS3, the only thing you have to do is just change your CID and you get back online. So he kept on doing it. I was like, my dude, you might just quit because you can't ban me for life. And then I ran into his dad on Black Ops 2 on you know, I joined a search and destroy lobby. He was on the other team. So I was like, well, because I had about like 4 modder friends in my lobby. So me and them, was all using Reflex Engine. So he was using fucking, infection menu. That's the funny part. He tried to get me banned for modding, but then he fucking goes out and uses infection menu. So you know what I did?
What?
I fucked his team. Me and my friends fucked his team up with spin butt.
Oh my god.
It fucking.
Must've been nice having a mod, baby.
Oh, it was funny as fuck. You troll a lot of people. There was this one kid. He asked me if I had a jailbroken PS3. I was like, no, and therefore my fucking name is Flashy and I'm the infection police.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was a little kid, right?
Yeah.
So I was just little like modder slash booter slash whatever you want to call him. So I was like a little kid. I was like, can you put me away? And he was like, no, but I could freeze consoles. And the next thing you know, I had all these black lines pop up on my screen.
Okay, do you know how they have Batman V13 for PS3 and Xbox 360?
Yeah.
When I had I inject because I got tired of using non-host menus, so I decided to force host. So I turned off my PS3, all that fucking process. You know how to do that damn shit.
Yeah.
So I turned off my PS3, injected you know, Batman V13, and there's this one kid who's like, "Do you mod?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you have a jailbroken PS3 or are you using infection?" I was like, "I have a jailbroken PS3." He goes, can I have a mod menu? Can I have co-host? I was like, you ask me that one more time, I'm literally going to open my mod menu and turn off your TV. He's like, you can't turn off my TV with your mod menu. I was like, I can actually unplug your HDMI. He's like, no you can't. So I was like, how much want to fucking bet? Ask me for co-host one more fucking time to see what happens. He had to know to ask me for co-host, so I unplugged I went to his table and unplugged his HDMI cord.
You can actually unplug it, like you'll fall out.
No, it won't fall out. It'll like you press unplug HDMI cord, or it's either it says unplug HDMI cord or turn off TV, and you click on that, and it on your screen, your HDMI cord will be into. It'll turn on. Where is he? Hold up. I see someone about to kill him. It won't actually really unplug the HDMI cord. It'll say it is, but it's actually really not. Your HDMI cord is still on your TV. So he's crying, please fix it, please fix it. I was like, I'll make you know. I'll fix it if you don't ask me for co-host anymore. So then he had the nerve to ask me for co-host pretty soon I did it, so.
Oh my god, what's wrong with him?
So then, I decided one day I woke up, I was sick as a fucking dog. Like, I was puking, I mean, like, I was going to the bathroom constantly and shit. So, I ran into the kid again. He's like, so you're the, I was on a different account. So I decided to, you know, pull up, I decided to inject Paradox. Before. I think it was before, I can't remember. So, I was level 1 because I haven't played on an account, so, I mean, I was just like, I used that account for like, menus to test out that I download and put onto my PS3. I decided, because my, I had an account, I forget what it was. No, it was Ballista Leader 1. There was either Ballista Leader or Ballista Leader 1. And that account got banned. I went to go sign into it one day, and it said your account has been temporarily banned. So I called Sony and saying, he's like, this is Sony, how may I help you? I was like, yes, my, one of my accounts got banned. He was like, what's the name of the account? I was like, Ballista_Leader1. So they look, they go, yeah, your account's banned. I was like, why is it banned? I'm not modding and shit. Meanwhile, I fucking lied to Sony. So they fucking looked at my script and sent, it showed that I had a jailbroken PS3. I was like, oh fuck, I'm fucked. God damn it, they're gonna ban me. So I decided to hop on my other account, I forget the name of it, and I also forget the info. I hopped on it, I ran into the kid again, so I'm there sitting in the lobby, I added him as a friend, so I'm sitting there modding my account, fucking changing my name and shit, and, you know, changing my level and prestige, because, you know, I had, one of my friends made an RTM tool where you can put your level to level 200, and then you can put your prestige at 200. So that's what I did. And he's like, can you mod my account? I was like, what's your account info? Or, he's like, he sent me his account info. I was like, actually, matter of fact, I can do it without, you know, going on the account. But it's actually better if I go on the account, because, you know, it could, when you turn off your PS3, there's a chance of it not saving. He's like, alright, don't mess up my account. So I went on his account, and I modded his account for him. I decided to do it for free because, you know, it was around the holiday. So I do, like, I mod accounts for free for people, like, it's on, like, a holiday, like your birthday and stuff like that. I don't charge or anything. I give you, ghost cam and stuff like that for free. But, I modded his account. So you know what the fuck he did? He signed back in his account. He deranked himself. He watched the fucking infection and he deranked himself. He's like, a modder deranked me. I was like, oh, my dude. You're lying to me, man. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, I saw you. He's like, what, you stalking me? I was like, no, I saw you was in a theater mode watching an infection, and you joined, you know, and then you joined me, and you was level 1. He's like, can you mod my account again? I was like, no. Not at all. I'll never mod your account again. Hey, I don't do that. Like, I understand that you got deranked by a modder. If you get deranked, if I mod your account and I charge you, I have a plan. Okay? I have a deal. Okay, I mod your account. Okay? And a modder deranks you. Because you have a modded account. I don't understand how you're killing me because, but, oh well. But, I mod your account and a modder deranks you. You come to me and say that a modder deranked me, and you tell him the truth, I'll mod your account I'll mod your account again for free. But here's what I charge, for, you know, well, this is what I'm gonna start charging for, PS3 when I get one. When you ask me to mod your account, you know how they have PayPal cards and shit, like 10, they go up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
And all the way up to 100. I'm actually lowering the price to 10, either 10 PSN. Well, you don't have to give me a PSN card because I can, you know, always get games for free. But, the price for me to mod accounts, the price is going to be 10 PayPal card, and then if you want ghost camo, that's going to be 15. So that would be a 10 and a 5 card. Yeah, seriously, if you buy a PS3, you want a jailbroken PS3? Like, you can get games for free and shit. You don't have to pay for it. If you ever get a PS3 and you send it to me, just let me know, just text me and say that you got a PS3 and I'll send you my address. And then and then just send it to me and I'll jailbreak it and then I'll keep it for about maybe 1 to 2, I'll keep it for like 2 months to make sure everything's running right. Because when you jailbreak a PS3, when you inject a menu, I forget what they call that, but I call it that. I say that it's like what's it called? It's tricking your PS3, if you know what I mean. It's tricking your PS3 into doing stuff it shouldn't be doing. And when you inject a menu, I would rather, when I jailbreak your PS3, I would rather keep it for 2 months and play on it to make sure it's working right, because if I send it to you and you go on it and it doesn't work right, then you're gonna have to send it back to me and I'm gonna have to fix it, so. But don't worry, I'm not gonna like jailbreak it and then say, oh, I'm gonna keep it, you ain't getting it back and stuff like that. I don't do that. I hate it when people do that.
I wanna be worried anyway.
But, what mod menu do you want? There's Paradox, Reflex.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be up on mod or anything, so I don't really know anything about it.
Reflex is a non-host menu. It has spin bot and all that stuff. You like it when you're sitting at the main when you have Reflex injected. You're sitting at the main menu and you can literally open the menu, mod your account, change your name and shit. Pull up people's IP in the lobby, flash it. There's a, you know, for example, I'm gonna say this. This is, I don't know if this is actually yours, but for example, your IP is 198.42.106.102. Okay, and I see you in the lobby, and you didn't hit me offline. I go to your name, go to IP, and all that stuff, and then after I do that, I can set it as my name.
Oh.
And
that means he's gonna hit himself offline.
What? So like, what? You're talking about like?
If you like set his IP as yours.
What? So you're saying like, you mean like if I set my, like for example, your IP as my name?
Yeah.
And then I go to hit boot. I'm booting me offline, or I'm booting you offline. Which one?
No, I mean like, cause you said something about putting his name on your PS4.
Oh,
your PS3.
No, I can change with Reflex and Paradox. You go to their name and you can pull up their IP and you can make it as your name, but it doesn't actually really save.
Okay.
And then with Paradox and Reflex, you can like use it like in the main menu and stuff like that. But if I was you, until like for maybe about an hour, maybe about like for about 10 to 15 minutes, if I was you, I would go into a custom game on bots and, you know, test out the menu so you could get used to it, so you know where everything is. I actually had someone put this one modder's IP up on for his name. His IP was 142.76.106. 92. And the other, not my friend, but the other modder that was saying that if you use menus, blah 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 blah, if you end my game, I'm gonna hit you offline and stuff like that. He was using fucking infection menus, by the way, which was the funny part. But he's like, I'm gonna hit you offline. Or he's like, my dude, I hope you know, hitting with the free trial doesn't do shit, because I joined his lobby and me and him was 1v1, because he texted me 1v1, so I was like, alright, sniper's on, he's like, yeah. So I 1v1'd him, and I ended up 30-0 him because I hit a 30p spawn trap.
Ooh, I remember the spawn trap.
The funny part is, he pulled up my IP. I was like, okay, what's my IP? He said the first number. I was like, okay, what's the second number? He said my whole entire IP. I was like, okay, so what? You got my IP. What are you gonna do? He's like, I'm gonna hit you offline. I was like, my dude, yeah, with the fucking free trial, the only thing I have to do is just turn off my PS3 and then turn it back on, and then, well, turn off my PS3, unplug it, and then plug it back in and turn it back on. I'm back online.
Isn't that like a dynamic IP?
No. A dynamic IP is on your router. Like if, for example, you piss me off, like, you're trolling and shit and I don't know, like, for example, you come in my lobby and you're using Reflex or Paradox and you end the game because you find out that I'm using Spinbot, and you want to get kills by using your Spinbot. You want to go like fucking 35-0 before the game ends. You come in, hit me offline. If I have a dynamic IP, you come in and hit me offline. The only thing I have to do is come out in the living room, unplug my router, plug it back in, and change my IP.
Oh yeah.
Now, that's pretty much the same thing with a OVH, a VPN, or NFO. Like someone hits off your VPN, and the only thing you have to do is just turn off your PS3, and this is what I do. I don't know if you have to, but turn off your PS3 and then turn it back on, and it changes your VPN. If you have an NFO and someone hits you offline, do the same thing. If you have an OVH and someone hits you offline, do the same thing, and it changes your IP. But I actually, huh? Go ahead.
Where did you learn how to start modding?
My brother, we got money for Christmas, so he decided to buy a jailbroken PS3, so he showed me about all this coding. He showed me how to, like, pretty much code and stuff like that. He showed me, like, how to, he showed me him making menus and stuff like that. And he showed me, like, the IP grabber he has and the booter he has and all that stuff. And he showed me different things about, like, what you can do in a game. So I was like, I looked up on YouTube how to jailbreak a PS3. So that's what I did. That's how I got into modding. Is he still in lobby or did he leave? He left.